Good morning. Happy Saturday. I just wanted to say, I don't know, I'll start the weekend off. We're in Leo season, and I hope somebody gets out and plays today. I've got a couple sick plants here. I'm known to buy the plants that are at I call it the plant hospital at Lowe's or Home Depot. They're about, 50 cents to $1 each, and sometimes they make it and sometimes they don't. And this is my Kiss My Grits. I do eat grits. I am not Southern, but Chicago is my hometown. But I had a grandfather from Tennessee, and I love grits. And you can call me a grit; it doesn't offend me. So I could be redneck at times. I could be, uptown at times. So anyway, this is the scene today, and I'm gonna try to talk about. I forgot what the topic was. Got sidetracked there. Oh, people, looking at your chart, okay, 12 houses, or 12 planets, so I'm just making this up. So you got water, you got earth, you got fire, and you got air. So the air signs are Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini. Now, most people see the Aquarius, and this drives me batshit crazy, and they are pouring water out of a water pitcher. So they say, oh, I'm an Aquarius. I'm a water sign. No, sweetheart, you are an air sign. I call the Libra, which is cardinal air, the airy fairies. And I have, they're ruled by Venus, and they're just like beautiful, high maintenance, perfect nails, perfect clothes. Love the Libra airy fairies, but they can get a little bit, what do we call it? A little bit, like a little bit stuck in the physical realm. But anyway, okay, so we got water, earth, fire, and air. So the first thing I do when I do someone's chart is I do the 12 planets and I look at how much you have. So the elements are important, and it's nice to have a nice balance. And of course, there's certain places that it would be nicer to have certain planets. So if you have a chart and there's 12 planets and you have a little air, a little earth, a little water, a little fire, you're balanced. So let's say that you have a chart that is laden with water, such as Scorpio, Pisces, and Cancer. Let's say you have 9 planets, and I don't really know if that's a possibility because I don't really know how this whole thing works when we come into this spin. But let's say you have, a predominantly water-laden chart. You're going to be a very emotional feeling sign and person, human soul. Now, that doesn't mean that that you're better or you're worse than anybody else, but I'm going to tell you that being a server and a bartender for 20 years and doing this on the side and watching the moon phases, when there is a full moon, there's going to be, and it depends what sign the moon is in, but there's going to be some signs that are flipping out. There's going to be more births because the moon moves the tides, and the water signs tend to feel a little, to be a little more fluid. Now, to me, I find that they will sometimes shove the feelings down. The ocean is deep, very deep, and when it comes up, it's like a freaking tsunami, like nobody sees it coming. Where like an Aries, who's a fire sign, cardinal, they're going to be like direct, like, as soon as the check bounces and the car breaks down, you're going to know it. It also depends where your Mercury is, how you express yourself. So you try to look, I look at the chart and I say, oh, this is cool. You got a little fire, a little water. Somebody who has all air will be a little ungrounded, possibly airy in their thoughts. They're able to think it and to idealize it, but they don't do a lot about the action. And somebody that has a lot of fire is going to be very action oriented. They're the type person, when I do their chart, if there's tons of fire, I don't tell them too much. I tell them, hang on, look this over. It's a way to, to balance your energy and think before you act. And then there's earth, and the earth signs, to me, it's the material world, the physical, money, possessions. I call them the coupon clippers. Capricorns, probably, that is cardinal earth. They are the most stable, Mabel, hardworking. They will usually, unless there's some type of aspect, have a very, very big solid savings, invest in cars. Everything will be, but they will work themselves to the bone. Especially, there's an old joke about the Capricorn moon being a gold digger at a Capricorn Venus in a woman's chart, because they won't go with a man that rides a bicycle. They won't go with a man who, rides a scooter to conserve gas. They have to go, Cadillac, full speed, Lexus. And if not, believe me, they're headed that way. I call them the stable Mabels. I have several Capricorn friends, and they do very well in real estate. They do very well in stable banking, stable types of fields. And I know this is all over the place, but I would just advise you today to look at your chart, take a look, see what you have. Astrolotta has a free chart finder where you can, astrology chart finder where you can do it. There's several. Just Google free astrology chart and look and add up how many fire, how many earth, how many water, and how many air signs you have. And it also helps when you're trying to understand your energy and the way that you make things happen or don't make things happen. And that's just the beginning. It goes way, way deeper than this. But I just wanted to say that for people who don't have $140 or $500 to get a reading with someone, I would do that and look and see how much air, fire, water, and earth you have. And it kind of just lets you understand your energy. And then I'm going to put in the link down below in the comments, a book that I love. It's been gifted to me 4 times, and every time I get it, somebody steals it or borrows it, and it never comes back because it's that good. So I will put it there, and it's all about the elements. And I hope everybody has a nice weekend and looks at your chart and sees if you're fire, earth, water, or air. All right, peace out.